morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We
It's
made
Thursday.
Another week.
We made it to another Thursday.
Yeah, so did you guys. Thanks so very kindly for joining us again for another edition of our weekly Title Talk. My name is Drew.
And my name is Amy.
We are
Your
Fire Title Group.
your friendly neighborhood title company.
The title company that cares.
All of
the
that
title
fun
company
stuff.
that ages. The title company that is willing to go above and beyond for you. We're kind of in a stage of the season where there's a lot of things happening. Spring is on the way. We're seeing this snow melt, and just gets really exciting for us to watch that, because that typically leads us to kind of, oh my gosh, here comes spring. We got homes going. We got
Yeah.
buying and selling. We've got. It's just a cool time of the year for us to.
And I think that's why our topic is kind of cool
Yeah,
this
I think
week.
so.
I think it's kind of gonna give you a little insight into why we love this time of the year so much
Yeah.
and what it means to us. So.
Yep. Stay tuned for that. We are going to go through our typical routine of our fun facts and a little bit more about Drew and Amy and our two toots and a lie. And obviously, the Inspired Title gives back. We got some breaking news on that as well. Some new opportunities for that, and I'm pretty excited to share those things with you guys as well. So why don't we get on with it?
Let's do it.
And let's start with our fun facts of the day.
The fun facts of the day. It's not as fun as last week. Last week we were,
Drinking wine.
drinking some red wine.
Right.
And so the national days I didn't feel comfortable doing right now.
You didn't.
So it's National Chocolate Covered Nut Day, which I could eat those all the time. So I'm very sad I didn't learn about that until this morning.
Uh-huh.
But I thought it would be a little scary to eat chili or clam chowder this early in the morning.
It's national.
It's National Chili Day, National Clam Chowder Day,
Oof.
National Chocolate Covered Nut Day,
Okay.
and National Toast Day.
National Toast Day.
So everybody go eat some food today, but please don't eat the chili until in the afternoon or at nighttime, and don't do
Yeah.
it in a
Warn your spouse or.
don't do it in a closed room.
Yeah.
But it's also National Don't Utter a Word Day. So National Quiet Day.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was trying, how do we celebrate a National Quiet Day? Meditate,
Yep.
breathe deeply,
Yep.
which breathing is always important to
Yep.
survival. Use your work's quiet room if they have one.
Yeah.
We don't have one.
No.
We're
No, there's no opportunity for quiet in what we do. No.
go out and enjoy nature. A little bit of some.
Weather's breaking. It's a good opportunity
Weather's
to do
breaking.
that. I like that.
Try driving in your vehicle with the radio off.
I do that often.
I do too.
Yeah.
Every night when I drive home, I drive silently.
Yeah.
And then when I get in the car, the next morning, I'm like, what was I doing? But, it's my good little reflect back on the daytime, and, it's my decompression wind down time.
Mm-hmm.
Make rules of times when you don't look at your phone at all.
Ooh.
That would be a rough one for you.
Oof.
Yeah, that'd be a tough one.
Yeah.
Turn off alerts on your devices so you aren't constantly distracted by them.
Mm-hmm.
And get some noise-canceling headphones.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's just enjoy the silence when it is there. Because honestly, I think people take silence for granted sometimes.
For sure. Quiet is good.
Quiet is good sometimes.
Yeah.
So in case you need a little wind down time, it's your day to do it. No one will think you're weird.
Well, they may, but who cares? You can't
But
hear
who
them anyway.
cares?
You're not going to listen to them anyway.
So those are my funs for you for the day.
Good. My fun facts for today, folks. This is kind of a weird thing for me. These things that I found. I'm kind of trying to tie it into our theme of what we're going to be talking about in a little while. According to a study from the Federal Reserve. Now that's just that in itself says enough, right?
Say no more.
The large gap between your credit scores,
Okay.
okay, and your spouse's credit scores.
Uh-huh.
Okay? So if there's a large gap between there, the greater that gap is, the higher you are at risk for divorce. That is a study.
I mean, it's
Yep. Financially, people get.
I was gonna
it's a
say,
big part
it's
of divorce.
the stuff that you don't really think about until.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right?
Joe's
Okay.
got a better credit score than me. I know.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Okay.
Good job, babe.
So, then I tied that into, and I kind of chuckled at that. It just kind of made me go, So, speaking of credit scores and spouses,
What else comes?
why not find a date based on your credit score?
A date?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
At
stop it.
creditscoredating.com.
Stop it. Nope.
Yep.
Nope. Stop
You can
talking.
go to creditscoredating.com.
No.
Well, first of all, you find out your credit score and, figure out that number. And then go to
But what if-
creditscoredating.com and search within the window of people
What
that
if
like
people
you.
lie about their credit score?
It's not, you can't lie about it. I mean, you search it.
You're like, oh, I'm 900. I would help 850.
850 is the
that
highest, yes. If you're 900, you're super special.
So if
Okay.
somebody wanted to date like a person with a really good credit score, they're like,
Then
yeah,
they better get one
I'm
themselves.
I'm in the 840s.
Or they gotta realize that there's gonna be a gap between them and they're probably gonna get divorced. So there.
Probably is a little aggressive.
I'm looking at statistics here. Okay?
It's
I'm
gotta be
going by
true.
statistical
We're the
information.
internet statistics.
I'm telling you though, there's still
For
statistics.
sure true.
Yes. If it's on Google, it's that.
That's interesting. Does
Yep.
it give you like a 10 to 20 range? Like, does it say
How big the gap is?
Yeah.
No, it just
Okay.
says the greater the gap, the higher the risk.
there are so many weird stats out
Yep.
there, man? That is
Yep.
I don't know if that's a fun fact.
There's part of me that wants to kind of start engaging in some of these dumb studies.
I know.
I mean, there's a study for a study, I bet you. It's
Oh,
kinda
there's
weird.
gotta be.
It's kind of weird for me.
There's gotta be.
So then this one is just some Chicago fun fact. The Chicago River is the only river in the world that flows backwards. So what they did is many years ago they changed the direction of the river, which was an incredible
Yeah.
thought process of engineering and things. And they did that to keep the waste from going into Lake Michigan. That was the reason they had it going the opposite direction, because they didn't want the waste coming down the river
So,
and going into Lake
holy
Michigan.
cow.
Right?
That's intense.
Yeah.
It's the only river in history
Only river
in the world.
that is going the wrong direction. And
But now it's the right direction.
what?
Because that's the way it's going. I haven't had enough coffee yet.
Okay, last week was wine day. Okay,
I know.
You can't.
Sorry.
You can't snowball that in
Sorry.
this week. All right.
It was from early morning.
Yep, that was my. Those are my fun facts. I got
That-
two little dating issues and then a
The Chicago
history.
River, that's a pretty cool one.
Yeah, I was pretty intrigued by that. I mean,
Yeah.
I know a little bit of the Chicago history. Obviously, Lakeshore Drive was called Lakeshore Drive because
Because
it was on the lake,
right.
And they actually,
Extended it
moved
from the
and-
Chicago fire,
yeah,
right?
It was crazy.
It was like all rubble that they pushed into
Yeah. Chicago history is so interesting.
the.
to me.
Chicago history is one of the coolest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
Chicago.
you have an opportunity, take one of those architectural tours and things. The boat rides up the river that's going the wrong way. It's
That's so
it's
crazy.
fascinating.
It
I
is.
mean, the things that you can learn. I'm a big Chicago history buff.
Yeah, I
really
took a
like.
class in college.
Yeah.
It was all about Chicago history, and it was mind blowing.
Did you learn about the engineering of the Chicago River?
I probably did, but at that point, it
You didn't
wasn't.
retain it.
At that point, it was probably just like the river flows backwards, and like my teacher, she was brilliant about the stuff that she liked,
Yeah.
and like the stuff that she didn't really, she like glazed over,
Yeah.
and the river runs backwards, and moving on. Like, you know what I mean? It was probably one of those things where I was like, okay.
That's just the thing. That's hard to glaze over because I mean that is
yeah.
such a huge
It is.
concept. I mean, it's incredible.
I
It
need
is
to go buy
pretty
a
incredible.
Chicago history book.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Actually, I have one. I just
That's
need to
actually
read
a
it.
great coffee table book.
It is.
Because you put the Chicago history coffee table book out because there's just so many great facts in
I
there.
have to go
So,
digging through my boxes of stuff I haven't unpacked from
there
my
you go.
parents' house
That's
yet.
what happens when you move. Right on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed some of those fun facts. We always do those for you guys weekly, and kind of just some different things going on around us and things that make you go, Let's wrap this up with our quote of the day, Aim.
Okay,
and,
going
let's
back to
keep it
my
going.
boy Thomas Jefferson.
TJ.
Good old TJ. If you want something you never had, then you've got to do something you've never done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, TJ.
Thank you, TJ.
That is so very true. How about the best way to appreciate your job
Is
to imagine yourself without one? Bam! Mic drop. Imagine yourself without one. Best way to appreciate your job is imagine yourself without one. There's a lot of folks out there that are struggling every day and looking for something to do, and that really makes you feel a little bit different. So.
So sorry for a long-winded title talk, but thanks for sticking with us, guys.
Thank you, and thank you as always in tuning in and listening to us week after week. We're going to come to you next week on a different day, probably.
Yes.
We'll stay tuned for
Updates on that.
Updates on that. We will be continuing to grow our community and grow our family.
Share the Homes with Heroes for people. I
my
think
gosh.
please share that one, because I want to help people. We want to help people. That's what the company wants to do. That's why we do. ITG Gives Back. So nominate people, whatever you have to do. I don't
Yes.
even know like the process of it.
No, if you have somebody that is buying, selling, refinancing, go onto the Homes for Hero website, contact myself, Amy, reach out to us, and we can get you guys connected and help you guys out through the process and save them some substantial money. So it's something that's really important to to
Say
do
thank you.
for your fellow heroes. So until next week, my name is Drew.
And my name is Amy.
We are Inspired Title Group, guys. We thank you for listening and tuning in each week. Feel free to share this and subscribe. And if you missed any part of this, if you want to see this again, we'll have it up on YouTube in the next couple days. So until next time, take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.